Really? You feel like? Still think about DC. I know I ain't gonna do that. So I might come to it. All right, I'm gonna get it. Put up. Take this off. All right.
I didn't have enough time to make as many of these as I wanted before I came. But it's fun, and it doesn't take long. Kind of satisfying. Ran out of time to do this at home, so I'm doing it here.
That's a button, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, just making some buttons, you know. I ran out of time to make as many as I wanted to make at home, so
That's okay.
let me know if you have any questions. So you're just mostly wrongfully incarcerated people in Minnesota that I am friendly with, that I have just recently gotten into this kind of work, and I've learned that I have a lot in common with everybody that is incarcerated. I just am very lucky. So I'm just trying to help them get out. This guy is in for a domestic violence thing. He didn't actually do. His fiance had a stroke, completely medical incident. I mean, it matched her medical history and everything. They put him in saying that he caused it. He's been locked up for 30 years for crimes he did not commit. He's been locked up since 2010 for crimes he did not commit. This little zine here explains his full story. Marty's full story. He's one that's very special to me. He came to Minneapolis as a refugee when he was 9 years old, and basically ended up homeless in Minneapolis and ended up in prison. And he's been in prison since he was 15 years old. They tried him as an adult. They didn't have his birth certificate, so they used dental x-rays to say he was 16 years old, even though he was 15 years old at the time. So he is currently doing 90 years for crimes he did not even commit, and they tried him as an adult on top of that. So
he was a minor and got convicted.
Yep, he was.
As an adult.
Yep, and his family was all. So he got to the U.S. years ahead of his parents through just a very weird, weird way he got in the country. He came way ahead of his parents. When he got arrested, he had no family in the country to advocate for him. He thought that the adults that were talking to him in the rooms and stuff were there to help him. He didn't realize, anything you can and say, So, yeah, he really has had not very much support. And his family's now all living in Minneapolis for the most part, and they're doing what they can to get him out. But they're also just trying to get their foothold in Minneapolis, too. So, you know.
That makes
But,
sense.
so
Never easy, I think, regardless of the situation.
no,
but
totally.
Even harder when
It's
you're new to the U.S. justice system.
really, it's really kind of sad to me, but I've started to see like what's more American than coming here and ending up in the prison system for 90 years. Like it's really, really sad, and I'm just extremely embarrassed that Minnesota is this bad, because I think people don't realize how bad we are. So.
Yeah, well, thank you for
Yeah, thanks for popping by. And later on, I'll be doing custom buttons. I have a little printer over there. I'm going to be doing some custom buttons and stuff too. I'm going to take donations to send to these guys on their books in prison to just help them out with their expenses and stuff. But feel free to stop by later if you got time. Otherwise,
Yeah. I'll definitely take this information.
cool. Thanks for stopping.
I work on death penalty cases
Okay.
in Arizona, so
Okay, so I love
absolutely understand.
spent a lot of time in Arizona. I used to work. Well, I worked for Target headquarters for many years, and I was in Tempe a lot for like months at a time. I'd be in Tempe, so I love Mesa and Phoenix and that whole area. And,
Yeah, that's where I'm from.
but in Minnesota, we don't have a death penalty. But when you get 90 years in
That's
prison,
it's a death
and I mean, this guy, like, he went in when he was 19. He just turned 50. His 50th birthday was March, and I don't think he'll make it 5 more years if he doesn't get out. He's got all kinds of health problems, and they're so negligent.
Any of them eligible for parole?
He just came up for actually a pardon hearing, and they denied it. I don't think he'll ever be eligible. This guy's got an out date. Like, the thing about these two guys is I've had many lawyers in Minnesota tell me that if they would admit that if they would say, I did these crimes and I'm very sorry, we could have them out right now. Because they're not willing to say they committed crimes they did not commit. It's the claim of innocence. And the courts in Minnesota have said, this is to your detriment. If you would just say, I did it and I'm really sorry, we'd let you out. And I'd like to think that if I was in their shoes, I also wouldn't admit to something I didn't do. But it's easier in some ways because you'd be out. He'd be able to see his mom. He'd be able to see his grandparents,
Felony murder cases.
I'd love to know more about you or your organism too. I love just connecting,
I'll give you my card.
Awesome. And this is my card. I'm not really affiliated with any one org. I just try to help everybody in Minnesota. So
before I had an organization or anything, I didn't even have a card. So you're
that's
ahead
cool.
of the curve.
Yeah, just awesome. So and I print all this stuff. I do design work. I do websites for people and stuff like that. So, and I travel. So holler if you ever need anything, but otherwise, thank you so much for stopping by.
Of course.
And I definitely would love to just at some other time chat with you more.
Yeah.
So I'll reach out.
I appreciate what you're doing, and I'll make sure to follow you. Is there like a social media?
I really need to get a little better. I started an organization called Minnesota Incarcerated Persons Support Services, but I haven't really formally launched it yet. So I'll link it on my website, which is on my business card whenever I get it up. And I'm on by name. If you look me up, I'm on Facebook and everything too. I just got back on all that stuff for this. So I hate being on the social media, but there's so much where people are like, I don't know how to reach you. So
I'm on LinkedIn, Instagram.
I'm also on LinkedIn. So if you look my name up, I have a pretty unique name. You'll find me. So I'll be watching out.
I'll add you on LinkedIn.
Awesome. Thanks for stopping. Hello.
They don't have no port station.
Like to charge?
Yeah.
I could get you something if you need to charge for a while.
Yeah, I think y'all appreciate
Like.
This something on that.
Yeah, here.
Set it up and get something?
Yeah, let me go here. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, if you want to bring that over a little, that's great.
Busy,
Trying to hustle, man, you know?
I know.
I can't let my buddies down. They can't come here.
Right, I'm real. Like that is, man. That's real.
I wish I could bring every one of them with me.
Man.
One day I will. All right, so this USB-C, this is the fastest charger I got on me. I'm going to plug in several more, so just bear with me here. I'm going to stop the stream for a little bit. Thanks for watching.